All right, so this is my song, Capturing Confinement. In summary, it is about a Jewish man taken off to a Nazi concentration camp. There are 4 main sections to this song. The first section is about like his home life. The second section is him actually being taken off to the concentration camp. The third section is being in the concentration camp. And then the last section, which is the longest, is the rest of his life after he's released. So, all right, let's get into it. So I wrote this clean part just as like a little intro. There's nothing super special about it in regards to this story. So this part I just wrote with very happy major overtones. And it's fairly simple too. You can kind of get the feeling this guy has a fairly simple life. A happy but simple life. It really, you can see it only consists of the double track guitar, the bass, and the drums. But I wrote this to sound very happy. It's his life. You know, he loves his family. He's just a very happy man overall. There's a transition in the middle. Now we've gotten a bit heavier. There's Nazis on the horizon, you could say. And it only gets darker from here. These tones I kind of thought as like despair tones is what I kind of call them. Now he's in the concentration camp. And it still only gets darker from here. Now he's in the belly of the beast, as you might say. Just utter darkness. There is no way he's going to escape from this. Now this part I wrote as like, I don't know, like a Nazi soldier or something giving him news of release or something like that. The building is like him realizing he's escaping. Maybe he's on the truck home or something like that. Oh, now I'm free to live the rest of my life. And this end part is actually the longest. You might think of, however many years he spent in that concentration camp. It's still kind of just a short episode of his life. And even say if he was 30 years old and now he's 40, there's only 10 years out of like the 100 years he's going to live. So he's got the rest of his life in front of him to frolic and do whatever he wants. And you'll notice there's a lot more happening here than there was in the beginning. It's happy again, but there's a lot more happening this time. And the guitar solo I thought was actually perfect to put in this spot because he's free and he gets to do whatever he wants and go crazy if he wants. So that's kind of how I had the solo incorporated into it. And then I just had a fade out, which is just, you know, in the rest of his life. Fading into the rest of his life. That's all it is. So overall, the message of this song is very, very simple. The story, really, not the message, story. It's just a very simple story, but I think it kind of speaks for itself. A lot of it, just the emotion in all the parts of it, you know. And that's it. That's just about it. thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed.